Hello, I'm Devdarshan from CSI IoT department. Today here I am to share about my project hybrid quantum classical cryptographic framework for secure data communication. Uh, we are made under the guidance of the Mrs. Panimala recipe introduction. The digital communication grows and also the demand for the strong encryption standards and cryptographic framework to reduce from the future threats. We use a quantum cryptography for secure data communication. The project proposes a hybrid quantum classical cryptography framework. It integrates a quantum key distribution with the post-quantum and a classical encryption for encryption. The system ensures safety, efficient, future-ready communication. Existing cryptography system relies on the mathematical complexity which can be programmed by quantum computers. Algorithms like RSA, elliptical curve cryptography, or vulnerabilities to Shor algorithm. This thread data confidentiality and long-term stability, security. Pure quantum cryptography solution to secure but costly and hard to deploy. There is a need for practical, scalable, and quantum resistive framework. The challenges to design a system as secure against quantum attacks while remaining compatible with the existing infrastructure. So we use this project. The scope of the research will implement hybrid cryptographic framework. The integration of quantum key distribution with the classical post encryption. The quantum key encryption requires a lot of time. So we only implement the quantum key distribution with where encryption standards usually normal encryption standards like RSA. Advanced encryption data, so etc. But we only implement the quantum key distribution, so which requires much less time compared to the full quantum encryption, which requires a quantum computer to encrypt and decrypt the data. So we don't have to rely on that. So we encrypt the hybrid system where the key distribution only relies on the quantum key, and encryption standards are normal key distribution. It's a traditional management, traditional encryption standards. So we does not require the quantum computing for that much purposes. Limitation is it is limited physically and software limited because of the quantum encryption standards. Uh, we have to use quantum computers. It is basically restricted. Network conditions are ideal for ideal and controlled. Performance resolution may differ from real world deployment. Uh, Maybe we can tell it is 100% efficient, 99% efficient, but real world application can result in much more better results. So, in theory, if we take an ICU internal combustion engine, the petrol is 52% efficient, but in real world application, we only can obtain about 30 to 36% about efficiency, uh, something like that. We can only implement and we get the result. We can tell it higher or lower, or be the only become assumption. Secure and authentication communication channels are available. Quantum key distribution is assumed to work without noise. Uh, if you take a key distribution platform, it can create noise, which can be captured by the AI system to analyze a key distribution algorithm to break the to tamper or hijack the data. But where classical post algorithms are heavily encrypted, if someone tries to induce it, enter it, it can erase the data and notify the model. So scope of the project: the quantum distribution key exchange is using quantum principles, uh, which cannot be easily encrypted and so it can be easily hijacked and hacked. Algorithm resistant to quantum attacks. Classical encryption. Used for data encryption and compatibility, hybrid key management combines quantum and classical key measurement principle methodology. We use post-quantum methodology and quantum cryptographic keys designed for hybrid crypto. We only use quantum for if you take it in. Secure data transmission, we have key distribution methods, encryption standards, and network encryption. We are only use uh, key distribution and encryption standards, where encryption standards are traditional encryption standard AES or RES, but we use unlike key distribution standards, we use quantum key distribution, which is the only slight difference in traditional cryptographic architecture diagram for this project, and use case diagram for this project, hardware and software algorithm for the project, imported core segments, cells, conclusions, future work. We have in future quantum key hardwares are based on QKD services are adapted with the most advanced post quantum algorithms. Lattice based cryptography, something like that, etc. Where future quantum computers are everywhere. The classic key distribution software became useless. Hybrid quantum classical communication for secure data communication. I already told about the project is robot security framework seamlessly integrated with information security, quantum distribution with the efficient classical AES 256 encryption algorithm protect the future data and computing threats. It's using RSA, ECC, and RSS AES 256 algorithm. Quantum layer, we use BB84 protocol layers for security distributions, which prevents from utilizing atoms and physical detectables. Authentication layer, post authentication layer, we use both quantum cryptography algorithm specifically for lattice based systems and registered delete to prevent man in the middle attacks. Classical layer, classical layer where we use and classical encryption standards like AES 256, RSA, and other encryption standards. Or the project basically consists of quantum layer, authentication layer, and a classical layer. Where quantum layer we use quantum distribution like BB84 and other communication, other quantum layers, and authentication layer we use both quantum cryptography, and classical layer we use hybrid classical encryption standards like AES, RSA, ECC, and there's a code for the encryption standards. And this software architecture, the output also will be like this. Uh, Results impact on the impact of the project security, validate against both black box and white box tracking, resisting replay attacks, tampering, and another access performances, achieve high speed encryption for bulk AES 256 while maintaining the quantum safe key exchange. If you fully use quantum key encryption and decryption, it takes much more time for an normal computers to encrypt and decrypt the quantum data. But we only using the quantum key decryption, which is while less which less computation power and time.